Customization, transparency, profit. The HedgeBetter sports betting platform is a revolutionary concept that creates a competitive advantage for every party involved in the sports betting process. We are putting the odds in your hands, cutting out the middleman, and empowering a future generation of sports bettors. Look for the HedgeBetter sports betting platform coming in 2023. In the meantime, visit us at www.hedgebetter.com, follow us on Instagram at HedgeBetter, and subscribe to the HedgeBetter YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Steele and Nazz, episode 93 here, brought to you by HedgeBetter from our headquarters in Braintree, Massachusetts. Tonight, no guest show. We're just rolling here.
Ripping it.
Recap.
Ripping in the tearing, Nazz.
Recap Patriots week 1, tough L down in Miami there. It's because the boys weren't there. It's because we weren't on the tiki boats. And that's why it happened.
We lost when we were there.
Yeah, but you know what? It was revenge time. Couldn't get it done. We'll have our thoughts on that. Going to Heinz Field this week or whatever they call it now in Pittsburgh. We'll have our takes on that. We also have our locks of the week. Also, we have paying big respects to UFC legend Nate Diaz, stealing the show last weekend at UFC 279.
Stud.
Last fight of his contract. I think he's going to go into bigger and better things right now.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Some baseball in the forefront. Not talking about the Red Sox right now, the worst team in Boston. We're going to talk about actually a Yankee who's fighting towards the Roger Maris home run record in future Boston Red Sox Aaron Judge. And then you see what I did there. And then can Aaron Pujols reach 700 home runs? We're up for debate. So, boys, we're sponsored by Sliders Fitness Performance out of Braintree, Massachusetts.
Shout out Craig Kelly.
Just a big shout out to Craig Kelly.
Absolutely.
He'll be at the softball tournament next week.
See you there.
Also, our guy, Patrick Foley from the law offices of Patrick J. Foley, big sponsor there. We're not sponsored by Happy Dad. We just have him on display today.
Shout out the Nut Boys, though. If you don't fucking give me a sponsorship, you pricks. Sorry.
I guess that's real convincing. I think we have it now.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's
That's
keep rolling.
great.
It's nice so we don't have to cut this one.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
get into it.
Get into it?
Can I start? How about that? How about those cars getting torched?
That was nice.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, well, let's leave
That
off
That's a
with
big
that.
tailgate guy.
Yeah,
Like if that, I feel like I'm kind of the guy that might throw a charcoal under a fucking car. I could see me doing
what
that.
was it? They just left the grill on and then it just lit up
yeah,
all
yeah.
I
the
heard
cars.
I heard they tossed the charcoals out and one was like still lit under a car and that got things fucking going.
I mean, those things were torched.
Did
Yeah.
you see the video of
That was the big
I
takeaway
think-
for me because the Miami tailgate's no joke.
Oh no, joke!
It's
no,
a good time.
It's a great time.
But that's as bad as like coming out at post game to your car just fucking gone.
Oh yeah, like that was like in a movie or something when you like put the gasoline over a car. Like that's what those cars look like.
That sucks.
Yeah,
That sucks. That's a day fucking ruiner.
No, did you see the clip of I think the person singing the national anthem, and then you can kind of see the sky like over the stadium, and then there was just like a whole thing of burn, which you knew that was like the line of cars getting burnt. I was like, wow, someone like
fuck
doing that. Someone saw that before it happened. They were like, you know what, this would be way
I
funnier.
hope it was a Pats fan.
Someone's
it
probably
was.
going to jail for that. Like,
You think it was intentional?
no, but that's negligent. Like,
Arson.
someone's getting,
Oh, yeah.
someone's getting,
Someone's-
has to take the blame.
Also, fucking.
Let's put it this
sued.
way.
Like, dude,
I don't think the Dolphins Stadium is paying for that. I would,
Like you blew my car up, dude. Like I would be so.
that is a
pissed
good question.
Like,
Who is at fault? Well, someone's at
I
fault,
think
but like, did they
if
get
we
back?
want to lean into the actual talk of football, that's what the New England Patriots football looked like Sunday afternoon.
Good transition.
Just a bunch of cars lit on fire. You
I called that.
called that, yeah. Actually, you know what? We'll 3-0 last week. 3-0 last week. He got the Thursday night football pick. He got
Didn't
the
watch
Patriots
more
pick.
than 2 minutes of football this week, and I'll bet all of you fucks out there. I guarantee you.
He acts
Hey,
like
even a blind squirrel finds it's not.
he acts like you won the Super Bowl in week 1. There's a whole season to go, buddy. You're 1-0. Congratulations. We'll try to get you,
6-0
2-0
after this week.
Oh
You'll
boy,
see.
we'll see. On the forefront of the Patriots, putting up 7 points, just absolutely ridiculous football. They drive down right away, takes a chance in the end zone, a pick. You look at his numbers too. Mac Jones 21-30, 200 plus something yards. Those don't get me hard. You know what gets me hard? A nice 20 to 30 point spot. When you're only putting up 7 points in an NFL football game, you got me lost. I remember Showtime brought up last week the final score was going to be 14-7. and I died laughing. I was just like, yo, like 14-7, dude, and it wasn't too far off the other side because I think he took it the Pats. But,
right there. Right
I was pretty
there.
close with 2010.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right there. Field goal away, and they should honestly got a field goal or something like, not 7 points. What do you think, Steele?
I think shout out the Cowboys for the team like that scored less points than us. You never want to be the fucking team with the least.
Shout out
So-
Jimmy Askins.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, whatever meme by him in the Jordan
Yeah,
face.
the Jordan,
He always kills it with that.
But yeah, it was a
He's in
tough
for another
watch.
rough year. And also shout out Dakota, because I saw Dakota put a lot of money on the fucking Cowboys to like win the Super Bowl, win the conference. I'm pretty sure win that game. Like I'm talking big money, like 10 G's type money.
He's got his money for him.
Absolutely smoked.
On the game.
So Dakota, get better, man.
On the game side of things,
That pick, that you had to make that call. Fuck that ref. That ref was literally standing right there and just missed it. Being held. And that changed I mean, that first drive was great.
was great. I was hearing
It was
it
great.
all the way come back from the Cape. That was the only drive I missed it for the entire game.
Awful call, and then it just got
It just got
ugly.
worse and worse, and the kicker was the one at the end of the half where Tua hooks up with
Jalen Waddle.
Jalen Waddle there to put them up 17-0. I'm sorry, but this Patriots team with their offense, when this team goes down 17-0, I have no confidence in them coming back from.
And that was a what? That was
Nor
4th
should
and
you.
7.
What?
4th and 7.
Yeah, 4th and 7 too.
4th and 7.
And they were
got a
they
touchdown,
were flirting
like,
with
the
field
play
goal
before the
range. They
fucking
weren't
half.
sure what they were gonna do. Yeah, the defense I thought played pretty well. I think when you only let up 13 points, right? Was that no? Yeah, 13
Yeah,
points.
yeah, because a fumble touchdown.
Yeah, so one touchdown.
How was the
2
line?
field
Were they
goals.
decent on Tua?
Yeah, they
yeah.
did what he could. It was, you know what,
Judon had a sack or two.
Miami was as
Red sleeves.
advertised. They have great athletes on the front. They have a great running back down. Their defense will hold up, and their quarterback sucks ass. That's literally what happened. Like every single one of Tua's throws was sloppy. Actually, the sharpest one he threw all day was that slant to Waddle for a touchdown. So I'll give the credit where the credit's due. The coach there for them, what's his name?
Flores?
No,
No,
Flores
not
got
anymore.
fired.
Oh.
It's a new guy. He's
McDermott.
Credit to
No,
me
I
for
forget
even
his name.
pulling that out
That
of my
was
ass.
great right there.
he's only in his like mid-30s, and
Yeah, I forget his name.
he seemed like he's kind of the man. He seemed like the man there, and the
Couple lines
big
pregame.
win for Miami.
Respectfully.
Have a little bit of beef of Kendrick Bourne gets out there for 2 snaps and late in the fourth quarter there he went out for a 41-yard reception, and that was only his first play in the game. So I think he was in the doghouse for missing some type of
Bill's
meeting or
Bill
something like
has to
that.
stop it with that. We're not in doghouse type of days.
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was one thing when you sit with someone if like Edelman's across the slot, and, like Gronk and them are there. Like we fucking need Kendrick Bourne.
You can't be. You
Like,
literally
that's, like-
can't be doing that anymore.
Yeah, like
Nelson
that's.
Aguilar had a great game.
Like Kendrick Bourne doesn't even
And
know.
Jacoby Myers looked great too, but like that's not like we
He-
need more than that.
He doesn't know fucking like a ton of. I have to be here for this team. Like the Patriots are no more anymore. Everyone needs to
you
understand
guys,
this.
come on.
I'm serious.
But
Like Kendrick Bourne does not have to wake up and be like, I got to be on time for this fucking guy, this old grandpa. Like his
he
days
does
are
if he
done.
wants a jump. He does if he wants a
Well,
jump.
he'll get a job wherever he wants to go. Maybe he doesn't
Kendrick
want to
Bourne?
go work for this fucking old grandpa walking around with his visor and his fucking. Pencil in his
happy
hand.
that-
Your
happy that's
NFL
the
career
time.
would be
Happy Dad's
hysterical.
not talking. It's time. Someone's gonna
You'd have
put
one of the-
Patriots in their place.
Nope.
You would have one of the funniest NFL careers, I think, about it. Like some of the headlines, they'd be incredible.
What do you mean?
There was a lot of
Meeting?
positives.
No.
There's a lot of positives on the offense. I think the receptions Jonnu Smith had. He had a lot of yards after the catch. I like that. Nelson Aguilar played pretty well until he fumbled late in the fourth quarter. And then
Can't be doing that.
Yeah, no, can't be doing that. That's why I like
Played pretty well until he fumbled. I mean, that's a
No,
major.
because he had like 5 receptions. Like he played pretty well. And then Jacoby Myers, just looks like a new player.
Yeah,
looks
he
like
looks great.
he has a chance to be a number 1 receiver this year. He's coming in the slant.
How'd
He's
Matt
a slot guy. Matt looked very sloppy. It seemed like he,
Is he
at
not the guy?
times was, that's in question. That's definitely in question. He had back spasms. He couldn't talk after the reporters. Not a fan of that.
That's a week 10 question. It's week 1.
Yeah, it's week 1. I'm not gonna over hype this loss about how
We
bad it
talked
sucks.
about what they needed to do though.
We
And
did.
We talked about the first beginning
They
of
need
this
to get out-
schedule, they needed to win that game. They're in trouble.
They didn't need to win the game.
They kind of needed
What
to
I
win
said
that
they needed
game.
to do in that game to win it is they need to come out
Come out
strong.
hot.
They got to come out hot, and they didn't. And when you see them, playing the Steelers next week, you got to come out hot because this offense can't keep up with, being down by 14 points. I think.
much. Yeah.
I think even if it's 10-0, think about the Brady days. I know we're comparing, the best quarterback of all time.
No,
But,
don't do that anymore.
but 10
Don't
points.
do that anymore.
But 10
He's a Tampa man.
But when it was 10-0,
If you want to talk about Tom,
and Tom
come
Brady
to
was the
Tampa.
quarterback, be like, all right, the game's just starting. Here we go.
Can't wait.
But now when it's
Those
Mike
days are
Showtime, 10-0,
far from gone. They're well
Far gone.
far
gone.
gone. I'm
Get
sorry.
it right, get it tight.
All right.
Slander me, but slander me right.
I will not have you talk about comparing to the Brady days. That's not possible.
No, I'm saying in comparison of how much we had.
There's
Like,
before
had it great.
before Tom and after Tom, and you were in after
What's
Tom
Tom's middle
times.
name?
Edward.
Yeah, 50,
Yeah,
half
yeah.
credit.
Fucking right.
Edward Patrick.
Unreal.
Uh,
What a guess. That's mine. I just guessed mine.
You guys should probably bet on it with Magic.
I'm
Like,
hot
right.
right now.
He
folks.
is on fire.
I'm hot.
Another thing too that kind of kills them when they go down early is they're a run first team when it comes to offensively with the tandem of Harris and Stevenson. So when you go down by 17 points, you can't just run. You're gonna kill the clock. So then they're gonna have to start
And I
passing.
hate that strategy when you don't have like Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
I
and
agree.
running, I feel like the running game was pretty hot and cold there. Due to the line, like a lot of those yards, like there were like multiple drives where they'd run it. They just like got down the field good, and some of them it was just like they couldn't even move. They were just.
But I'm seeing here they
stuffed.
had 22 carries in the game. I bet they had 20 carries in the first half. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I bet it was that different of oh shit, we're down 17, we have to come back. If they can find a way, to get off to a hot start here in Pittsburgh going into week 2, I think it'd be better. For Patriots, I don't think it's a cause for concern yet. I think obviously a tough loss to open up the season. But if you really think about it, going into this schedule, I kind of knew they were going to lose against Miami.
We lose in
I
Miami.
predicted last week that they were going to lose to Miami, and I guess I was right. Magic was right.
Patriots lose in Miami.
Heading
Just the way it goes.
all right, so heading into week 2, you have a team in the Pittsburgh Steelers who upset the AFC reigning champions, the Cincinnati Bengals, on
Give me the
a
Steelers.
pretty fluke game.
Didn't even know that.
A pretty fluke game. They just kept missing field goals after field goals. They ended in overtime, I think, with time expiring to win.
Heard it was a good one.
It was good, but there was a lot of suckiness also in it.
When you get-
How'd
when-
Mitch look?
When Joe Burrow throws 4 picks, you should massacre that team.
Yeah, they left them hanging.
To win in overtime, that's you should have pummeled that team.
Pummeled.
If he throws 4 picks.
I bet the Pats couldn't.
You know what? I'm
You got to pick a side, and I've chosen mine.
nah, I'm not.
I have chosen mine. Give me the Steelers.
I definitely
the
don't
Steelers
have
gonna
this-
run train on
I
them.
don't have as much confidence as I did, last week. But I still have the confidence that they're going to go and get the job done. Because I feel like this is a must-win game. You're gonna have Baltimore at home.
That's so
and
sad.
then you're
It's
gonna get
fucking
Green-
week 2,
Green
and
Bay
it's
on the
must
road.
win.
Must
Literally
win in
pathetic.
The first 4. You need to go 1-3, 2-2.
I mean, it's just, the fact that we're even talking about must wins in week 2 against Pittsburgh is. I mean,
It's a game. It's a
Hey,
game.
Pittsburgh's been a must-win.
But it's
the
a game.
curtains have
It's a
closed.
game. No. This
Is
was
this at Gillette or in Pittsburgh?
It's in Pittsburgh, but no. This is
They're
my
fucked.
This is my point. There's teams you need to beat. I'm not. It's
Oh, I agree.
you need to beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. So when
So when they
must
lose
win,
this game, is it can we cancel them?
I'm not going that far after 2 games.
Oh my god!
I'm not going that
Not
far after
canceling.
2 games.
Well, you know they
On a-
on a positive
they
note-
were not winning 3 and 4.
I think they could win at least one of those.
On a positive note
Green
for the
Bay looked like
Patriots,
trash last week.
no TJ Watt.
No TJ Watt.
Massive positive.
Tore his
for the
pectoral
Patriots.
muscle.
The best
I'm
defensive
sure
player in
you've done-
football.
Is the
that isn't
prototype
Aaron
going to be
Donald.
in Pittsburgh?
No.
That's good. Yeah. All right.
No.
I hate to keep
I'm
bringing
gonna
you
be-
up,
I'm gonna
Jordan.
be-
I'll see. I'll be at his house Sunday.
Me too. I'll be there.
Might
Shout
be
out
there. We'll
prototype.
see.
Might be
Around.
there.
Might. Big weekend in
Oh,
Plymouth,
wait.
possibly.
Are
We'll
you
see
gonna
how it
be- are you
plays
gonna
out.
be here
We'll
on
see how it plays
Sunday?
out.
At prototypes
Here?
here.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's happening? Oh, what's
Yeah.
happening here?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Well, someone's got to fucking inform me before
Yeah,
you tell.
I think I did. You just don't listen.
Well,
but anyways,
what did you say? What's going on here Sunday?
oh, we got a big interview.
Oh, well, that's in the morning.
Yeah, 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I'll be here.
So continuing, no TJ Watt. That's
Hey,
huge.
well, I'll be here Sunday. Someone's signing up for their FUBU free pass so we can get red zone too. Unless someone has that.
Oh.
I did it for last week. They know exact. Oh, I need to cancel that by the way. It's $100 a month, but yeah, they literally go up right at 12:59 on Sunday. Like they know, like they got your balls. You're like, damn it, should I just buy
There's
it?
nothing worse than not like forgetting to cancel like your
Oh, it's
the
the
free
worst.
subscription.
Yeah,
and
when
then
that,
you
like,
get hit
comes
with
in.
$100 and you're like,
Huh.
fuck.
I bet you've done that on OnlyFans too many times.
They don't really. OnlyFans is at least good about it. They get you right from the jump.
People do that with gym
But
memberships
Fubu's,
all the time.
Fubu has gotten me. Is it Fubu or Fobu?
Fubu.
Yeah, it's
Fubu?
Fubu.
Fubu is the name of the TV
No,
one.
it's actually Fubo.
Fubu is a
Fubu
is a
yeah.
fucking for us by us. Damon John, shout out Shark. Are you sure? I don't know if Fubu TV exists. I know what you're talking
You
about.
got a lot of sponsors tonight. So you on the front, back to the football. Yeah, the Steelers are without T.J. Watt. Najee Harris is going to be playing as running back there.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think the Steelers, if you thought Miami's defense was good, I think the Steelers are even better. I think that it's going to be a very low-scoring game. It could be potentially even not boring of a game.
Yeah, I
With
mean,
Mike
if Max, because like a back injury and back spasms and stuff, that could go all like a long time. So like if he's unhealthy, I think you take him out.
You're actually
Bailey
buying that?
Zappi.
You're actually
Bailey
buying
Zappi.
that?
No,
I'm not
but
buying
I'm just
that.
saying it's there. He's
I'm
not
buying
Tom
it.
Brady where he's just on the fucking injury thing every single week, and it's like dude, he's actually fine. But I don't know. We'll see.
I have like a very boring score. I think it's gonna come down to the wire. I think the Patriots sneak out with this one, 20-17. I think when it comes down to it, I
I'm gonna
think
talk about
Max.
boring.
Mac-
Give me 14. Give me 14-3. Fucking Steelers.
Ooh, 3 points.
Yeah, yeah. Back spasms, boy. I hope he's. I want a full broken spinal cord.
17-13, Pats.
Pats, okay. I think potentially you could be seeing a
Fuck who?
hungry team in week 2. Yeah, I'm not taking the Steelers, man. Not taking the Steelers. I just think Mitch Trubisky, hasn't had enough with this offense yet. I just think the Patriots have a chance to, ground and pound. Like I said, key factor in almost every one of their games, getting off to a hot start. You'll be able to tell that that's actually the good part for guys like Magic who don't watch a lot of football.
2 minutes in, I'll know if it's a game I gotta watch.
If it's a game you're gonna win or not. No, exactly. So kudos to you. Showtime, you got a pick, buddy?
Yeah, honestly, after last week, I'm not feeling too hot about the Pats this week, especially after Steelers' performance last week, beating the Lions. And the Lions, who I thought were actually going to be pretty good. So
The Steelers beat the Lions.
No,
Bengals.
Steelers beat the Bengals, pal.
Joe Burrow.
Eagles.
It's okay.
Eagles.
It's okay.
Eagles
Oh,
beat-
excuse me.
Say-
Excuse me.
Pennsylvania team, Eagles.
He just
Yeah,
smoked
yeah.
a chop.
But yeah, I got the Steelers winning this game. I'm going 17-10.
My guy right here was just playing chess, so he was a little focused on something else.
Yeah, him and Magic are like locked in. We walked in
Can
and they
we-
were just playing chess.
Can we also give a shout out to the new? Is this
No.
a camera angle? Can we give a shout out to the new
You're
fish
on
tank?
camera angle. Magic, you're on the camera here.
Let's get a little fish tank
Fish
shot.
Fish tank, there you go.
Showtime, Showtime, and our guy Greg. Shout out Greg.
Greg Bedard.
We got a giant fucking fish tank coming into the studio. It's gonna be filled soon.
With
Big
what?
deal. How many gallons is this? How many gallons?
125.
125 gallon fish
We're gonna be
tank.
charging aquarium tax.
I think-
Where's Scott?
I think it's shark.
Yeah,
Where's
look
Scott
out.
Zolak now? Scott Zolak will be drooling.
I think we need a shark.
Yeah,
I do too.
we could use a shark.
How about an alligator?
Maybe a turtle.
I think
A shark's more logical. We can't do that.
I had a coworker.
I don't know. I think I like the gator.
Sharks gotta swim though.
I had a coworker.
The gator's gonna do gator
once.
things.
Gator's gonna eat shit. Lots of it.
Coworker once was telling me one of his friends that lives around Quincy Weymouth area just has like tanks in his basement of just half-grown alligators and had like 20 of them. I was just like, when they all grow, like you're fucked.
That's fucking awesome. That
Come
guy's
on.
the man.
Who told you that story?
No, none of your damn business.
Where are these alligators?
All I'll say is, when this thing's pumping and full of water and fishes, we're gonna be recording on another level.
You can't really do like semi.
The Patriots need something like this.
Even like a turtle, they fucking stink because they like piss and shit in the water, and they like
Oh.
don't have to like. Yeah, it's disgusting. The fish aren't that bad. Like they're only tiny fish, so.
I would accept the smell if an alligator was in here.
We
I'd
can
be
get like
over
a
it.
baby
I'd be over
alligator.
it.
Just
Yeah.
it would grow
I'm
really
good,
quick.
dude. I'm good. I don't.
The options are endless. Sky's the limit. Shout out Showtime. Shout out Greg. Does Greg have a name for his business yet, or is he not? Is he
Stone hammer.
Greg Hammer?
Greg
Okay.
Hammer.
Hammer tank.
Greg Hammer will hammer out your
Hammer-
tank
Hammer
and
shark
more,
tanks. Hammer
and
shark-
more.
Well, you're just reading ad reads all night, huh? There you go. We're now gonna move into our NFL Week 2 locks of the week. Magic, do you have any yet, or you need a look?
Who the
I
Bucks
got,
playing?
I
Who the
got-
Bucks playing?
Bucks are playing.
Can I get a line on the
Oh,
Bucks?
that's actually a good one. Bucks are on the road against
Saints.
the Saints. 2.5, they're favored.
Give it to me.
Yeah, Bucks.
That like not even bullshit. It was like literally gonna be my lock of
Yeah.
the week. Are we running it back?
So he's
Are we
Fuck
running
yeah,
it back?
We're running it back.
So
still.
you're running back. Since he can't, besides Tom Brady, give me some analysis because the Saints have been pretty good.
You want analysis? The Tom and Giselle slander that's been being thrown around. He's not liking it. He's not breaking up with her. You were trying to sit here and tell me that Tom and Giselle are breaking up. My fucking ass. He's got kids. He's got a
going back to
legacy on the
Bridget.
line. He's not
He's going
leaving
back to
Giselle.
I was watching.
This
Blue
is all
Bloods earlier.
fuel to the fire.
Is
He's
it?
getting horny.
Giselle retweeted last
Uh.
week his video and said, "Let's go, baby. They ain't going nowhere. Dream team."
Yeah, she's like Hillary Clinton. She's
Bill
she's
couldn't
supporting
fuck his
her.
wife if he begged her to.
It's a
fuck.
partnership. It's a
It
partnership.
is a joke. It is an absolute
Back to
joke.
Bridget Moynihan, the GOAT. She's
Bucks
way
by
more-
100.
Bucks
So, little analysis. So the Saints, they pulled off the 1 point win.
beat Young Hoku.
They barely,
Whoever the fuck he
barely.
is.
Kick her on that.
And
lineup. Figure it out.
Mariota, I mean, they made Mariota look like Mariota might be back. That's how good he looked against
Yeah.
them, which iffy. Don't know if I believe that. And the other thing that destroyed them was Cordarrelle Patterson, and that guy is just an unstoppable.
He's
fucking
probably my
warrior.
favorite running back in the league.
Yeah, that
And
guy.
I don't even know if he's a running back.
No, that guy. Yeah, he's a tight end that they like hand the ball off
Yeah.
to like every play.
And he just destroys people.
So I think that's big. I think their defense looked great. I mean, like the Cowboys' offense looked awful. So that's
They were
definitely part of
horrible.
it. Like that
that was the worst I've ever seen the Cowboys.
was.
They have no guys going downfield.
Can they figure it out or are they toast?
No, the Cowboys are done.
And
That-
then-
I have faith in them, sadly.
The Saints scare me later in the year because Jarvis Landry had a great game, but I don't think they figured out how to use him and Michael Thomas together. So like,
Is Jameis? Is
and,
Jameis a starter?
and also like I'm just like gonna bet against Jameis Winston because fuck that guy. The U plays Texas A&M this week, which means Jimbo Fisher. They're taking down Texas A&M too. That's a college football lock of the week. Fuck them. Let's go.
Doubling down. I like it still.
Yeah, Florida State sucks.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Let's go. I like. So this is my feel good moment of the week. So last week, it wasn't my lock of the week, but it was. I was telling Steele before the show. I was just like, yo, I would legit like put my life on this game. That Denver would beat Seattle. I would literally put my life on it. Where if I lost, like someone could kill me. Like I
pretty
literally
bold.
felt that way, and they lost. So I'm dead. I should
All
be
right.
dead.
So
Monday Night Football.
get out of here.
Russell Wilson returns to Seattle. Got Geno Smith. Geno Smith just looked like he's never looked in his entire career.
Incredible.
Played great. Scored 0 points in the second half, but still good enough to win.
Yeah,
And
his first half was lights out.
the long story short, I'm going Seattle on the road. They got +10 against San Fran, who just lost to Chicago last week. They're not playing in the frozen tundra at whatever it's called in Chicago. There, the Chicago Stadium. But I
Didn't look
Soldier
frozen. It looks pretty wet.
Soldier
yeah,
Field.
what
It looks like a wop in that
yeah,
place.
that was nuts. They were sliding and shit.
You see the penalty they called?
No,
It was like for the kicker, like one of the placeholder, he brought out like a towel to like wipe down the field.
They called that.
And
a
then
penalty?
they threw a flag.
I
And the
love
ref
that.
like word for word was
I like
literally
that.
just like he was like, yeah, brought a towel onto the field. Try to wipe it down.
Right.
10 yards. See ya.
I kind of respect that.
if it starts raining at the softball tournament, I hope you guys are out there with the towels.
I will be sitting on a table at Patriots.
I can't wait to murder Team Nazz.
All right, let's not get dragged off again. So I got
So the lock though, like when you had the Panthers last week, what went into that?
the Baker Mayfield revenge game and then I didn't see.
He's thinking with his heart.
Not even that. I just thought, no Deshaun Watson, no quarterback.
And I'm not asking, like, call you out, like, that's a bad pick or anything. Like, when, like, the graphic was made and that game was, like, on it, I was like, why the fuck is he even looking at that? Like, that's just why I'm
The
asking.
revenge game, I just thought.
A lock is a lock.
They were a second away from winning, kick the game-winning field goal.
When I pick Tom,
It's
it's because it's a lock.
Craig, do you have a lock of the week, or should we move on?
No, I'm going to take the Jets. Geno Smith looking good over the Browns.
Geno Smith is on the
I'm stoned. I'm stoned to you.
I love Showtime.
So
Geno's not on the Jets, I'm assuming.
No, he got drafted by the Jets.
But he's not on the Jets
He's not on
anymore.
the Jets. He's got the
Showtime,
Jets
you're
plus
the best.
6.5. You're the greatest. Best
He's probably
producer
going to hit
ever.
on that.
He's
And you're
gonna
going to
nail it.
lose. And
Book
you're
it.
going to lose.
Book it.
That's the funniest part of the whole thing is he probably will win and I lose. It's that type of atmosphere. Best sounds and sights from week one. I said it a little bit with Seattle. I thought that was really at one point of that game. I bet on Denver and I was rooting for Seattle because I wanted them to win so bad. Because I just
What
thought-
happened?
absolutely.
So Russell.
I know Russell Westbrook Wilson walked in with his homecoming fucking suit on, but like, what happened? What was the big deal?
$248 million contract.
They booed him.
So they booed him because he's played in Seattle last 10 years. So it's basically like
Seattle booed him?
Yeah,
it was
they
like-
booed
it
the
was
shit
like-
out of him, too.
it was
I
like
love
Brady
that.
Jr. returning. It was like Brady Jr. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like from last year. But then Denver doesn't come out. Seattle comes down, scores a touchdown right away. Long story short, gets to 17-16 with like a minute left on the 46-yard line. And instead of, run another play on 4th and 5, they decided to, get the clock all the way down like 20 seconds and then kick the 64-yard field goal, which they missed.
Arguably, like, the worst coaching
It was the
decision I've
worst
ever
co-
seen.
Who did this?
Nathaniel Hackett. Remember the
the
name because that
Seahawks?
guy
No,
sucks.
Broncos.
Okay.
So instead of the guy who you paid $248 million to get a 4th and 5, which actually happens every week usually, or have your kicker kick the 64-yard field goal, which has only happened 2 other times in NFL history, they chose to kick it.
Yeah,
So
no,
what a fucking idiot.
that guy absolutely skyrocketed up the board of, like, biggest loser in the league.
Yeah, I hope they lose. I
Skyrocketed.
hope they lose every single
The
game.
kicker? Or the
No,
coach?
not
No.
the kicker. That's fine
The
missing
coach,
a
the
kick
coach.
like that. The coach.
coach.
I
That
was going to
coach-
say, you can't put that on him.
No, the kicker should have missed
But
that.
you put
That's
that
why-
evil on me, Magic Mike.
That's why you don't fucking kick the 64-yard field goal.
Russell's suit, for all the haters out there, I thought it was magnificent.
Yeah, he looked like Magic Mike if going to junior prom. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
Well, I'd wear a seersucker.
That's true. I'll
What-
give you that.
Totally
thing I
soaked in
loved-
old wine and pussy juice.
Let it ride. Keep going, man.
That was
You
a lot.
go, you go still. I wanted to. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Keep going.
I have nothing else.
No, I don't know. I think one of the things I loved was the Giants touchdown and going for 2.
Oh yeah,
Love that. First year head coach.
I think
Just absolutely love it.
they're not.
Sometimes
Gonna,
you just gotta try to win.
yeah, and they're not going to be good. So it's like, why not do it now? Like teams do it all the time when they're like past where they're probably like, I don't know, like 3-10, and then they're in the 14th game. Game doesn't matter, so why not go for 2? This guy's like, all right, we're probably already going to be in that situation anyway, so let's do this
Yeah,
in
let's
game
ride.
1.
I love that.
I love that.
Also, one guy on
I'm
the
going to be
Giants.
hammering some Giants games if he's coaching like that.
One guy on the Giants absolutely buckled Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Derrick Henry has ever been hit like the way he was in his
By a
life.
coach?
No, by a linebacker, I think, or something.
Oh.
Like, I mean, like, he was, like, off screen, like, tossed. And, like, that does not have, like, that has never happened to that guy, probably in his life.
I like that.
Another big part of the NFL Week 1, which I saw my prediction of me and Steele a couple weeks back when it was just me and him. Kirk Cousins is going to be one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL this year. Showed it in Week 1, 23-7 win over the Packers. Big bad man Aaron Rodgers goes down on the road against that.
Showtime had that, right?
No, he had the other way.
Oh.
Justin had Minnesota. But Justin Jefferson is one of the top receivers in the league. Showed it 184 yards, 2 touchdowns. So I think this Vikings team is for real. And if you don't know now, you know.
Yeah, especially, I mean, like Jefferson is definitely, like when their NFL careers are done, Jefferson and Jamar Chase might be like the two best college teammates to like ever play
Ever.
together. Like
Oh.
that might be like ever.
Offensively, don't hate on
Yeah.
your defense that won
Oh, I
Miami.
know. I'm saying wide receiver tandem. I'll
Yeah.
put it at that.
So what was the thing you were like a little torn away with of, you thought they were gonna win and they lost? See anything there?
Thought they were gonna win and they lost.
Bengals 4 picks.
That was big, but also like when you lose the Super Bowl, teams usually struggle. So I don't know. Kind of saw that, and the Steelers have a great defense. I think the Steelers' offense is what like gives like the Pats a shot and shit.
Yeah, because
Next
they're not
week.
that good. Yeah.
Yeah,
It-
but
like-
the Steelers' defense has like led the league in sacks like the past like 8 years. Like their defense plays.
Well, they're without their sack guy, so who knows this
Yeah,
Sunday?
that's-
But
yeah.
to your point, I think they should have won by 25 points. But when the other quarterback throws 4 picks, that's how the game should go.
and that's a
but it didn't
pick
go.
six too. That one of those was a
Yeah.
pick six. I think the first one was a pick six.
Another one I brought up earlier, 49ers lose to the Bears. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Trey Lance, I think, is a prima donna. Little,
Is that a weather factor though? A little bit.
Yeah, they definitely played to their advantage.
I mean, that looks like a mess.
Oh, absolutely. But if you think about it,
I think that's like a toss-up
Trey
kind of
Lance
game when it's raining like that.
has only played 1 full college season. I just think, bottom line, he's a little bitch. And by week 4, Jimmy G is going to be gunning for that starting position. I think that's why they were too afraid to trade him, and they re-signed him to a 1-year deal. He's going to end up playing by week 4. You watch. Jimmy G, bug it.
I'm okay with that.
And-
I thought he was a starter anyway.
If you were one of the really dumb people that thought the Chiefs' offense wasn't going to be good because of Tyreek Hill not being there anymore, that might have lasted like 2 drives.
They legit reloaded.
Yeah, like
Reloaded.
the Chiefs, like they might be better. Like that's not even like that got blown out of the water, and like
Tyreek Hill's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but let's not get ridiculous. Their top receiver has
oh yeah,
always been Travis Kelce. Travis
Yeah.
Kelce does anything he wants on that field. We have 8 receptions, 121 yards, and a touchdown again. They put up 44 in the Cardinals, who are supposed to be a good team this year, signing their little midget quarterback to a full extension. So, the Chiefs went in there, kicked ass, and I think that's going to be a team to look out for. As you know, everyone's hyping up the Bills, but the Chiefs are right there, man. The AFC is so competitive this year.
yeah. And I think a bet could be the Cardinals this week because I think they might bounce back because I think they're a pretty good team. But they the Chiefs were just so on fire. It was like 17-0 in like the blink of an eye that I think like
Cardinals,
that game kind of just like got away from them. You know what I mean? Like
Cardinals are 6-point dogs to the Raiders. I don't hate that.
+6.
Yeah, +6. I like that.
I like that.
I like that. Not bad. Not bad.
And Carn Adams was as advertised.
Yeah.
Also, one that went under the radar pretty much because of Devontae Adams going there was A.J. Brown going to Philly.
Oh,
He absolutely lit it
Put up
up
the
with
hurt.
Jalen Hurts.
How'd
Like,
Philly look?
Philly looked good, but they let them back in the game. Detroit, and who's the Detroit coach? Absolute savage.
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. I think they were down by like 25 points, come back and only lose by 3. So big shout out to Dan Campbell not giving up. Love that guy.
Respectful.
I do love how that's just like you gotta give that shout out to Detroit for coming all the way back. And
Yeah,
still losing.
they for sure.
Like that really is like how Detroit football is. I do love that guy.
It's all about pride.
Got great speeches. I guarantee he walked off and he was like said that exact thing.
He
He was
probably
like,
cried.
they didn't expect us to come back. It doesn't matter if we won.
No, yeah, the speech was
Doesn't
inspiring.
matter if we won.
Now they're in an
And the guys are like, Coach,
They're
we gotta
favored.
fucking
Yeah, we
win.
gotta win.
They said
Fuck you.
today they're favored this weekend against the Commanders. It's the first time in 5 years they're favored in a football game.
Love that. Hammer that.
5 fucking years, dude.
If I could do a double lock it on the
They
fucking
had Matt
lines.
Stafford as their
Double
quarterback
lock
for
it on
Super
the
Bowl
line.
last year, and you were underdogs the whole time.
There was another one of those like that. It was like the Browns like official Twitter was like 1-0. Like
First time in like
Yeah,
since,
it was-
like 95.
it was like this is the first time a tweet has ever been sent saying 1-0 Browns ever.
You gotta love that.
So good NFL week 1,
I'll tune in this week.
maybe we'll see.
But thank
Go
you for
Bucks.
catching me up. This is why I love this show, and this is why everyone at home listening who, maybe had a Sunday doing other things.
Can listen up.
I don't know what else you might have been doing on
I think
this Sunday.
we're gonna be with you on Sunday, right? So you're gonna watch the Pats game this time.
Where will we be?
We don't have to say it on air, but I think so. Birthday party.
Sunday fun day.
Yeah.
I forgot again.
Yeah.
All right. This is a good time to shout out the Happy Dads.
All right. It's almost done, huh?
Oh, no, the rest are in the freezer.
Oh,
Shout out Happy Dad. New flavor out right now, Fruit Punch.
Why are you going to put them in?
Fruit punch.
Steele, what do you think?
I honestly like them. I really like them.
Why
I'm
you-
a sucker for fruit
They were
punch.
selling this one as a big new flavor, hot new flavor.
Like there aren't things really that are fruit punch flavored that I like don't like.
Why
I
are you
like
gonna
it.
put them in the freezer just because they're warm coming in?
Yeah.
Why
I
don't you
don't
go
know.
grab two?
I still love the cans.
Congrats.
I love the cans. They also have a banana flavor out there with a bored ape on it. The Nelk boys are just doing things right.
A
And,
banana flavor?
they have a banana flavor. I couldn't even get one if you wanted one. They're a hot seller. Nazz doesn't want one. Nazz doesn't. Oh my god! I'm glad we got that on camera. And this guy's gonna win this. This guy's gonna win the ship. Oh my lord! Nazz, pick that off the ground and
Yeah,
pass
pick
it to
that
me.
up. Yeah,
Pass
go ahead.
that to me right now.
Nah, that's too far, dude.
Pass.
All right.
This
you
fucking
guys
guy.
keep the talk going.
All right.
Yeah,
So
absolutely
shout out
smart.
Happy Dad doing
No
big
hands.
things. Me and Showtime went to a Full Send
Oh, that's
podcast one time. Bob
That's
Menery
good.
is coming on the podcast. He's not affiliated with Full Send anymore, but it's okay. Also, Ripper Magoo's, if you like getting high, I think Bob sells those.
You know what I want to talk about from this weekend or this week was Sox versus Yankees.
last night?
The
Boo.
Sox
game?
suck, dude.
What about, are you talking about the game last
Oh,
night?
yeah.
Aaron Judge is a god.
I actually was there, fellas.
He legit.
You went to the Sox
I was
game?
at the game last
he,
night.
Aaron
Yeah?
Judge.
Yeah.
Aaron Judge.
Breaking news.
Aaron Judge pimped those home
Did
runs.
you go too?
No, I watched the game last night. That eighth inning home run that hit that light post over the Green Monster.
Absolute way.
Absolutely, that was probably 600-yard home
57.
run.
All right, so give us the rundown.
Yeah,
We're
how was your
getting the
game last
baseball. How was
night?
your evening?
Concessions, excellent.
What'd you get? What was on the menu?
Pretzels, popcorn,
Popcorn. Yeah.
Kettle One lemonades.
Oh, those are good.
Are you a hot dog or a sausage guy?
He's all done.
I did a sausage.
What did a sausage?
Sausages are the move.
You go
there.
with anyone
That
notable
is-
or don't want to mention? No, we don't have to mention. No,
I'll
we're
say
cool.
it.
He like
The hot dog smelled good though.
Yeah.
The hot dog smelled
Who'd you
good.
go with? Your fucking girlfriend?
I hope I didn't break the mic.
This is fun, man.
Let's keep it moving.
Did you watch any of it? Did you watch
Yeah,
any of the
yeah.
game?
I got a couple innings in.
What was your takeaway? What was your
It was great to be there. It was great to be there.
Who was your
It was a
favorite?
good. It was a good game.
Who's
I
your
should have
favorite
stayed till
player?
the end.
Who's your favorite player?
Aaron Judge. Just admit it. You're already on Team Brady. You might as well. He's a Buckeye. Like, just admit the Yankees was your
It's
favorite
tough
player.
to, there's just so much going on in the stands, the concessions.
All right.
To say I have a favorite player on that shit team, yeah, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge looked good. I
On the
guess. I don't know.
Yankees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, who's
My favorite
my
player,
favorite-
the guy who plays the music.
Hey, you know who's my favorite player? The guy that's on the Mets that comes up to the song and is like,
Yeah, the trumpets.
Yeah.
Diaz.
yeah,
Diaz.
yeah. That guy's awesome.
I want the
I
Mets
was in Fenway for the Red
I
Hot
want
Chili
the Mets
Peppers.
winning the World
Unreal.
Series this year.
Unreal.
That'd be cool to see. How about the Rays?
I'd like that too, but are they in the run?
Yeah, they're in the wild card.
Yeah, the fans will get in the way though.
The fans
Huh?
might get in
The
the,
fans
way.
will get in the
Fans
way.
might get in the way. Like last year.
I would love a Mets Rays World Series. That sounds
that'd be sick.
that sounds like a fun time.
I'd watch-
I'd go watch one of those games.
Since we're on the topic of discussion, Aaron Judge hit his 56th and 57th
Yep.
home run. The American
confident, yeah.
the American League record is Roger Maris's at 61, which people say it's the real record. Do you think it's the real record, or do you think what do you think? Barry Bonds 73.
Berries.
No,
Bears.
Barry's is the real record, but
Yeah.
due to him actually being a Yankee, as this is happening, makes it like more important.
Yeah, agreed.
That's
the
just
way
you.
it's it. No way, Roger.
How does that make it more important?
Roger Maris was a Yankee.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
Yankee.
Like the
Alright.
non-steroid guys are Yankees that have the record.
Well,
Babe Ruth,
I mean,
Roger
do we
Maris.
have any actual proof that Aaron Judge
So
has
the-
not done steroids?
No proof that he doesn't.
We have no proof that he did them.
Fair.
He's fucking cranking.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, bro.
Cranking
The
hose.
dude looks like he could be on a little bit of fucking juice.
And these balls are unjuiced this year. So just do the math.
So let's see. They probably have like 25.
I'm not-
so
I-
games
It's very
left.
like he's like projection wise, he's like projected.
I'm
as
thinking
still,
around like
65.
64, 65
I
that
think,
it'll end up with.
I think it actually went up to lives last night's game up to 67.
He did
night.
hit 2 in one game, so
Yeah.
that definitely jumped it up.
So I think he's going to be right under Babe Ruth. What's the record?
Babe
right
Ruth's
below?
60, Roger Maris is 61.
His first one last night was borderline more impressive. It was an Oppo Taco just out in the bullpen. Like you don't see a lot of hitters doing that at Fenway.
Oh, the
That's
short
refrigerators.
fucking porch.
No,
oh,
no, no.
Yeah, it happens everywhere.
All right, dickhead.
Actually,
I was actually running them
one of the
props.
Sox to tie it up last night. With
I-
Oppo Taco.
It was
too.
a
I will say
387 feet.
I'm pissed that I left because it was a fucking good game.
No.
No, whatever. dude. They
Xander
suck.
Xander
was a good
Bogaerts
game,
did a
though.
331, I think. Like right in the seat, right past like that.
Yeah, pesky pole. Garrett Cole, who was a piece of shit, was pissed. And they took him out because he's a bitch.
Yeah, honestly, the Sox.
How
I
are you
felt
feeling
like
about the Yankees?
His
World Series
statistics
chances.
at Fenway are like so unbelievably worse than like the rest of his career. It's
Are
like
they really?
unbelievable.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's like unbelievable. His like ERA is like triple.
he can't
fucking
handle the
everything
fan
else.
power.
I'm
He
trying to
literally
think
can't.
that's really the only Yankee I don't really like. That's it.
You know why? You know why he pimped it? I'm not kidding you. The wave was going on in the background. So right as he pitched it,
You
the
were
wave,
at the game. You
No.
were at the game.
No.
Were you there?
It's all right, dude. He already admitted it.
I was watching real close. No, I was actually.
So
I was
here's a
at my
fun
buddy's house last
fact:
night.
me and Showtime are dating.
I was about to say. So you went to the game with Magic. That's what's happening here.
Maybe.
He didn't, but we should go to one. We still got time, fellas. Let's all go to a game, end of year game.
I don't want. I want to go to a Pats game.
Tough. You idiot.
Our
if you're gonna go to a Pats game, at least make it in Miami so we can go hang out with Captain
That
Beck.
was the first game.
Yeah, already happened.
I know. It's too late now. So
Maybe next year.
you're going to a road game this year, though, aren't you? To
No,
Vegas, I
I
thought.
think I'm staying home.
All right. Well,
But anyways, the other thing we're talking about baseball wise, Albert Pujols stuck on 697 home runs, I believe.
he's still playing.
Finally, he's got like 12 games left, 20 games.
He's got
left.
20 games left to hit 3 home runs to be Mr. 700. Do you think he gets there?
Yes.
I hope he does.
I hope people are throwing fucking literal
I would throw ephuses.
like batting practice pitches.
There was a
Need to.
legitimately unbelievable bad beat Nazz took. Yeah, I forget exactly what his bet was, but like
I live hit, so I won the Red Sox game. I was just about back to neutral. I live hit the Cubs because it was tied, and the Cubs are so bad they were like plus 250. And then we put it on, and then next inning, Pujols jumps up, and I'm like,
pinch hit
hitting.
Albert Pujols.
2-run dinger.
The moon.
I couldn't have been more happy about losing a bet.
It was unbelievable.
Oh, it was great to see.
And then he did that again like the other night. Like I think if they just like pinch hit him in like the 8th, I think he's got that.
yeah, 20
3
games,
home runs in like 20-something games. He's got
Yeah,
it.
but he doesn't,
But he doesn't play.
He doesn't play like
Either
all
way.
the time.
but
Hey,
they're up like 8.
You're telling me that that's not on his mind and the team's mind and like
Oh, it
people's
absolutely is.
minds. Like 3 home runs for him. is,
Playoff homers don't count.
What sucks is
he's getting at least 3.
They're up
So
by
they're
8
tied.
games or so against the Brewers. Like they should be like, all right, let's play this guy every game.
They need to win like 4
Well, he
more,
needs to
and
want
the
it, too.
Brewers need to lose like 3 more, and like I think down the stretch he'll get time.
He'll get time.
He needs to want it though. Like if
He
he's
does want it.
like he does.
He
All right.
does.
Well, if he's
Albert
not playing, like I feel like he should be
Albert
sitting there being like,
Pujols
put
is
me the
best
fuck in the
hitter
game.
of our generation.
And
Yeah.
one thing that makes him stand a chance with it too, I think, is like the closer we get, like he's obviously fucking 41, 42, whatever he is. That guy is still stacked, and he's going to be swinging for the fences every time he swings.
Oh yeah. No,
Like, if
I
that
mean
bat
it's
hits
either
the
connect
baseball.
or
Yeah, exactly.
strikeout problem.
Whammy.
Yeah.
Whammy.
It's pretty much
Whammy.
Aaron Judge.
Oh,
Aaron
love
Judge
it.
is hitting like 310.
All right.
He might win the Triple Crown if enough people fall. That's you trying to get him to the Red Sox.
Yeah, if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes.
Oh
See, I'm
man.
above the team.
Oh
I'm above
man.
the team.
Oh my God.
Loser.
We don't want him here. We can't keep taking good Yankees.
You're right. You
Like,
guys
that's
shouldn't do
disgusting.
that at
He
all.
was born a Red Sox fan.
Well, then I guess okay.
He said last night that the
wants
Red
to play
Sox
with
have
us?
one of the best fan bases in the league.
Oh, it sounds like he's sucking our cocks.
I
It
think
sounds
so.
like
Yeah.
Still, you should be concerned. You're gonna. He's basically saying he fucked us once and he's addicted.
I've been concerned about what Aaron Judge is gonna do since like April, dude.
Well, you should be very concerned if he's saying things like.
No,
The
I need
Red
to win the
Sox
World
have the
Series
best
first,
fan
then I'll
base.
be worried about it. Then I'll be worried about it. I still need the year
I
to
don't-
end.
Yeah. Well, good luck making it past Tampa.
Fuck the Rays.
What do we got?
Moving on from baseball, we got Nate Diaz. A little tribute here. So one of the craziest things I've ever seen in UFC is Khamzat missed the weigh-ins. Was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. So then they were like, "What's going on? Like how Diaz didn't agree to fight because the weight was like crazy, like 8 pounds
Yeah, it was
away."
8.5. I think.
So they swapped the
Pussy,
fight.
I accepted that.
Yeah, but you and he's Nate Diaz. He can do what he wants.
Also, I think that was planned.
100%. 100%.
But so they swapped, and so he fought Tony Ferguson while Khamzat took care of Kevin Holland, which was, I think, a first round submission. But Nate Diaz, last fight of his contract, he's been trying to fight for a long time now. Chokes out Tony Ferguson in the second round. It was a great choke out. He got him with the rear naked, I think.
Yeah,
And-
Tony just went right into it.
Yeah.
Like,
he was
right
like
into it.
He was like cheering and like going nuts while he was doing it.
Did
It
he
was-
flip any birds?
I'm sure he did.
I think the official time was like 08 or something, but like on the clock down there, it said 2:09 when he was like this, choking him out. And that is the area code of Stockton, like
Oh, wow.
California. So like he choked him out right on the money.
He's just like one of the most entertaining and like,
Fishy.
I think most respectable fighters in the mixed martial arts game, like of all time. I think if you were to get down to brass tacks, I think he's probably my favorite UFC fighter of all time. He just brings it all.
Well, what I was thinking about
the
too was
charisma, the badass shit. You know.
how jacked up I would have been for Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz, like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I would have canceled if I had to do anything. That would have been like the most important thing in my life going into that Saturday.
Were you upset about like the fight changes, or were you happy about?
No, I find like I thought Khamzat was gonna probably just like beat the piss out of Nate Diaz.
Yeah.
So
maybe
that gave
I
me
do
more,
think it was kind of planned.
I think it was
Kinda.
better to go out that way. So I even maybe it
I
was
mean,
planned. Maybe it
the
was.
way the dude Kamayev, is that how you say
Yeah,
his last name? The
Kamayev,
way
yeah.
he like walked off that scale, it was kind of like this was never gonna happen. Kind of like
Yeah.
he didn't look sorry. He looked like fucked. Like this was not. I didn't take this serious
Yeah.
one bit. And guess
one thing that
think about it how you want to think about it. And
it also like it made
and
it
the
like
fights were better.
if it was planned too, it made it look better because like everyone on that card is like well known for not giving a fuck. So it would all be like it's believable. Like if
Oh,
it
yeah.
were planned like that, like no one would be like, "Oh,
Well,
wow, Tony Ferguson."
I don't
yeah.
think people knew that the backup plans like that they had set up were.
I wonder
already-
how the-
it's set up like that. Like that worked out pretty fucking perfectly.
I wonder how much more money Kevin Holland got too, because I mean, you don't just take a fight with that guy to just take a fight with him. That guy's a bad man.
I think he got a lot too because I'm pretty sure they made that 5 rounds and like Kevin Holland right away they were like initially like right when it was being done they were like
Actually, got
it's
the
gonna
numbers
be a
right
3
here.
round fight and it was like all right,
Let's
there's
hear 'em.
nothing of it.
Tony Ferguson made 600,000. Nate Diaz made $1 million. I don't know who this Asian guy and the other guy is, but they made 106,000 each. Khamzat made 260,000, and then Kevin Holland made 126.
Oh wow, so it's
So,
probably
pretty
definitely
good
more
bang.
than he did
Yeah.
gonna before.
I mean, I could probably look up his last purse. I'd guess it's probably under $30,000.
But Nate-
And Kamza would have made more, but if you miss weight, you get like a
deduction. Yeah.
Nate Diaz though at his
Good payday for Diaz.
interview after I think he wants to get in the sport of boxing, which I think is pretty cool.
Didn't he announce he has like his own little fighting league
Some-
coming up?
something like that.
has a fight lined up.
So he has the contract's over with the UFC. I don't think he's gonna go back anytime soon. He's gonna fight. He's gonna box, which I think is pretty cool because
He'll be fighting Jake Paul soon.
yeah, but I think he's known for his ground game. It's just kind of weird how, he just wants to get away from that. I think it's cool, but it's kind of you're getting away from your advantage. But we'll see. He's a great
Likes to mix it up.
personality. Wants to get better at that.
Oh yeah, I'll watch whatever Nate Diaz is doing.
Steele, what are
Don't
your
know about
thoughts on the Anderson Silva Jake Paul fight? You weren't here last week when that got announced.
that. Not too much thoughts on it, my friend. I think
Fight as
Anderson
rats.
Silva could definitely tune him up. I think Jake Paul. Then I'm probably not gonna watch that, but I do think Jake Paul's a better boxer.
Why not?
Than people
You
like.
know you're
give
going to be at
credit.
Paloozi's watching.
No,
or
I don't think
George's.
so. Boxing in actual boxing, Canelo fights Triple G on Saturday this week, which is gonna be cooler.
We have a hater.
For what, like the
Is
third
that
time?
the third one?
Frank,
Yeah, trilogy fight.
Frank the
trilogy
Tank
fight.
literally came by here in respect to Jake Paul. I just want that.
No,
on
I'm saying
record
no. He's a
before you
better
say
boxer than
actual
people
fight.
give him credit for. Like I'm just like, and I might be at Paloozi's to watch that fight, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it
I'm gonna take
Fair.
Tampa at 2.5 right now
on air.
on air.
Is that a lock?
You're gonna take our lock of the week on
Yeah,
air.
he is.
Way to
Good.
cuck us, man.
No, he's not cocking us. He's sucking our dick, if anything.
See that?
But I do think
We need receipts on that.
the
Just
Jake,
close that.
I think the Jake Paul Anderson Silva fight's gonna be good, and I actually think that one is. I think that actually might be the first one worth watching.
I think it's gonna be boring as shit. If you've seen Anderson Silva, one of the best mixed martial arts fighters of all time, but that guy's a dead corpse. They're gonna find a way to just.
You're right.
They're gonna find a
He's
way.
suckering me right back in.
They're gonna find a way to just have Jake Paul knock him out, whether it's a 3 count. I'm gonna dip on 3 or.
All right, wait,
Anderson
wait,
Silva.
I want
just
him
get
to
money out of
sell me
this.
on the Triple G Canelo fight.
It's a trilogy fight between two of the best boxers of this generation.
Sold.
There's two. One was a draw that most think Triple G won. The other Canelo won. Most people, like a lot of people, think boxing's like rigged, and they think that's why like Canelo's won. Like in 2 fights, 2 rounds have pulled them apart
All right.
combined.
Um,
It should be fucking awesome.
Sounds like a must watch, folks.
For sure.
Grab your happy dads.
Happy dads. Wrapping up here, we talked about it a little bit last week, but last Monday was our 3-year anniversary, going on year 4 now with Steele and Nazz. Magic, I'll give the floor to you a little bit. What was your what's one of your favorite memories in these last 3 years, man? Why do you like doing this shit?
Rough and rowdy. Billy Tippett's calls. All of it. I love it all.
Yeah.
The hookers, the strippers, the ripping and the tearing, Showtime, you guys, the pub, all of it. It's all good. We've had some good fucking times.
I
in the
just
past
think,
3 years.
man, if we never did this stuff, man, we wouldn't experience half of the stuff we experienced, and that's the thing I'll take home the most.
Unbelievable.
We
Yeah.
don't do it for the money.
The interviews,
We do it for the love of the
connections
game.
we've made.
Johnny Damon stepped out on his anniversary dinner to talk to us.
That's a great call.
That's
Still,
fucking
that's like
insane.
that's a top moment.
That's
for sure.
insane.
Chris
Zay,
Harrod-
the away game.
Yeah.
The away game was good a couple weeks ago. That was fun. Good.
I'm ready for more.
I want like a trip one time.
I want more.
I think
yeah.
next summer we should go on like a trip where we can find like
We should definitely be doing more.
three-
of
I
those.
think
three
we should do
guests.
a college tour. We bounce around like we gotta set. We have to do like a fucking.
We start at the U. Everyone likes Miami. I like the U.
We have the
It
guys.
just
We
makes
have the
sense.
manpower.
just gotta get the flights.
We're not going to Florida State at any point on that tour.
James Nazz can hook us up with
We get great campuses around here.
that too. That too.
Where Curry College.
You want to say Amherst?
Naz, you have a favorite moment? The
think-
Steele and Naz softball tourney original one was
That was
fucking a top moment.
good. Yeah, because we raised money for cystic fibrosis. That was great. There's a lot of good times, man. You know, I take it back to the rough and rowdy too, and might not be my favorite one, but I think it helped us all get together. Shout out to Shlomo, Bo, and James. We all went that night, stayed at the same hotel. Root for our boy here, even though you did win.
Shut up.
It was, yeah.
Champs here.
But
Champs there.
But if I felt like that was like a good team moment to
It
move
was
things
awesome.
fast, it was good.
And shout out Mass Music Radio. Shlomo.
Wouldn't
Where it
be
all
here-
began.
wouldn't be
I'm
here
still
without
happy
them.
that we still do work with them.
Yeah.
It's cool that we still put in work with Shlomo, and
Definitely wouldn't be here.
we
without
miss
them.
you, Jimmy, if you're out there listening. We got to get Jimmy on soon.
Jimmy's gonna come soon.
He's due for a fucking
He's welcome
appearance.
anytime.
Should have called him the day after that fucking Cowboys loss.
It's not too late. But maybe it is.
So that's episode 93. I think we've had over 100, including like the trial period and the what are the Zooms or whatever the
Yeah,
what they're called.
StreamYard.
we're definitely over 100, but
But we're
for purposes,
for purposes we're at 93. I think when we get to 100, we're gonna have ourselves a little party. So we'll give you invitations for that. RSVP.
Yeah, in the mail. Don't think it. I'm kidding. Everyone come.
Shawnee, oh, you're not invited.
He's gonna bring 3 of his the lead girls there. It'll be good.
Oh God.
Want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hedge Better making this all possible. Big shout out to Showtime Craig over there doing what you do. And Justin, do so much for us. Appreciate it. Slight Edge Fitness and Performance. Braintree, they got a team in the softball tournament. They're going to be crushing.
Pageant Field next Saturday.
Saturday,
Yeah, Saturday.
September 24th.
Pageant and Faxon Field, I
Faxon
think
Park?
must attend event, right?
Must
Yep.
attend.
I got the fields moving over at 3 p.m. so Magic Mike can drive there. Okay.
Yep.
Respectfully.
I won't be driving, but I'll be Ubering around.
Well, you
Or
can
getting
get in my car.
rides.
You can get in
Yeah,
my car.
it's gonna be a fucking good day.
Yeah, good
Come on
day.
out.
Praying for
We'll
good
make
weather.
sure we get the new Happy Dad fruit punch there.
Also, big shout out to the law offices of Patrick J. Foley. Nothing more picks this week. He sponsors our pick segment. Looking forward to kicking Anton's ass again since he's too afraid to show up at the studio. Big shout out to Anton too. Even though he didn't show up to the studio, he had some great dance moves last week at the wedding I was at. Gotta give him props where it's due. Even though I don't like giving him props, there you go. There you go.
You wouldn't have said that to his face.
I would have.
No.
I said it to him last week.
Rumor has it he was throwing drinks on girls.
He was. He was shouldering people too.
Okay.
It was.
Shout out to you, Anton. It sounds like you killed him.
Yeah. That's all from Steele and Nazz. Be safe out there. One love, and we're actually gonna, with no guests this week, we're gonna make it up for you guys next week. It'll be a good one. So stay tuned and enjoy the week. Go Pats. Let it rip.
Yeah, Steelers suck.
Let's go.